a cozy, small café, with warm golden lights filtering through the rain-speckled windows. Outside, gentle raindrops fall, harmonizing with the soft jazz music that fills the room. The quiet atmosphere feels inviting as everyone sits in their own little corners, lost in thought. Occasionally, they glance at one another, as if sensing that they each have a story worth telling, but rarely spoken. Sitting by the window, the wise teacher holds a warm cup of tea, his gentle gaze drifting across the scene outside. His fingers turn the pages of a well-read book, each flip revealing a man deeply connected to the stories of his past. Nearby sits the confused young man, head down, hands flicking anxiously across his phone screen, his face etched with the worries of someone young but already burdened by uncertainty about the future. Across the room, the man after a broken marriage sits in silence, gently tracing the edge of his cold coffee cup, his eyes heavy with regret and lost in memories of happiness long gone. Sitting not too far away, the independent woman jots down notes in her journal, a soft smile gracing her face, as if she's at peace with a life of self-acceptance, requiring no validation but her own. At another table, the businessman who failed sits in front of his laptop, running his hand through his hair with each sigh, burdened by the weight of missed dreams and the sting of ambition without discipline. In the farthest corner, the elderly father clutches a faded family photograph, his gentle eyes cast down in bittersweet nostalgia, each wrinkle marking a memory of love and loss. And the insincere friend hunches over his phone, typing furiously, face tense with frustration as he vents through messages about the superficial friendships and shallow relationships he's built. The rain outside begins to pour harder, blending into the stillness of the cafe. The barista quietly closes the doors, amplifying the cafe's cozy warmth under the soft yellow lights. The sudden togetherness nudges everyone to glance at one another, searching for a sense of shared understanding. The wise teacher looks gently toward the young man, his voice warm and soothing, as if his words carry both experience and comfort.
Young man, why do you look so confused?
The young man lifts his head, his gaze drifting as if lost in his thoughts.
I feel so lost. Everyone around me is successful, but I'm just stuck in the same place.
The teacher smiles gently, his eyes sparkling with a kind of silent empathy. He tells a story about the value of time, his words flowing slowly and purposefully, as if every sentence were a bridge to new possibilities.
Time is a priceless gift. If we are slow, we may lose opportunities, but using time to understand ourselves and find the right direction is never a waste.
The young man listens, his eyes softening, realizing how much time he's let slip away under the weight of confusion and doubt. The teacher's words are like a guiding light, gently reminding him of the purpose he's been missing. The cafe falls into a peaceful silence again, with only the sound of rain outside. The man after his broken marriage stares into his coffee, finally breaking the quiet with a soft, reflective tone, as if revealing a part of himself he had long hidden.
I used to have happiness in my hands, but then I let it slip away, just because I didn't know how to understand.
His words don't just reach the young man, but everyone else, drawing them into a shared sense of longing and recognition. The independent woman offers a soft smile, her eyes calm, holding a quiet resilience.
Change is not easy, but if we learn to love ourselves and find peace within ourselves, everything else will naturally fall into place.
Her words resonate, sinking into each listener. They realize that success isn't found in external achievements, but in the quiet satisfaction within one's own heart. Sitting nearby, the failed businessman raises his head, his face shadowed with regret and frustration. In a voice heavy with sincerity, he speaks of dreams he once chased, lost because he lacked discipline and wisdom.
I once pursued my dreams while forgetting the importance of saving and discipline. And then, failure came as an expensive lesson.
The wise teacher nods, his eyes filled with understanding. He softly reinforces the importance of discipline and a mindful approach to time and finances.
Dreams are not enough. They require disciplined action. Time and money, when left unchecked, can lead us down a path we never intended.
At that moment, the elderly father looks at his family photo, his gaze tender and pensive. He speaks softly, his voice carrying the warmth of a life lived with deep love and purpose.
Family is the most precious thing, my child. Spend time with your loved ones, because tomorrow, when you look back, what you will cherish will not be your success, but your family.
The young man's eyes lower, touched by the father's words, realizing how much he's neglected the bonds that mean the most. Determination begins to grow within him as he sees the value of his time with family. The teacher's eyes turn to the insincere friend, and his voice softens as he offers gentle advice.
Be careful when choosing your friends. Don't surround yourself with people who bring instability and negativity. They will only make your life more difficult.
The insincere friend looks down, his expression thoughtful, realizing the weight of his choices. The teacher's words reflect the toxic relationships he's embraced, and a new awareness dawns on him as he considers the consequences. Finally, the teacher turns to the whole group, his wise, gentle eyes filled with warmth, as if he's offering them a final gift.
Life is a series of choices. Cherish your time, live meaningfully, and don't forget your loved ones. When you do that, you will find happiness.
The rain outside eases, leaving behind a refreshed and calm air. One by one, everyone stands, thanking the teacher for the invaluable lessons. They leave with lighter hearts and renewed determination, as if each person has finally found what they've been searching for. The door chime rings softly as they all exit. The wise teacher remains, taking a final sip of tea, his gaze drifting peacefully out the window, a gentle smile on his lips, as though he knows he's planted seeds of wisdom that will take root in each of their hearts. Time is your most precious asset. Live with purpose, cherish your family, and learn from your mistakes. Every day is a new opportunity to become the best version of yourself.